What makes MrBeast's Feastables chocolate bars so different from the thousands of other chocolate brands in the world? How does a product backed by one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet go from cocoa bean on a farm to a shiny wrapped bar in your hand? And more importantly, how does the company manage to keep their chocolate simple, clean, and delicious while producing on such a massive scale? Today on Food Factory, we're taking you behind the scenes into the step-by-step journey of how Feastables are really made. From sourcing beans across the globe to tempering the chocolate with absolute precision, this is the fascinating story of how one of the most talked about chocolate bars is born. Welcome to Food Factory. If you're new here, we dive deep into how your favorite snacks, drinks, and treats are made. From famous fast food giants to unique brands created by celebrities, we explore the entire process from farm to table. So if you love food as much as we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video. Stage 1. The idea behind Feastables. Feastables didn't just start as another candy company. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, wanted to make a chocolate that wasn't overloaded with artificial ingredients, fillers, or confusing labels. His vision was simple: make chocolate that tastes good, feels fun, and uses fewer, cleaner ingredients. That simplicity is what sets Feastables apart. But here's the first big question. Does simplicity actually make the process easier? Surprisingly, no. Making chocolate with only a few ingredients means every single one must be top quality. There's no hiding behind additives. That's why the sourcing process is the very heart of the operation. Stage 2. Sourcing cocoa. The heart of chocolate. The star of the show is cocoa. For Feastables, beans are sourced mainly from West Africa and South America, regions famous for their flavorful harvests. Small farming families grow these beans under tropical sun and heavy rainfall, providing the right balance for a deep, rich flavor. Farmers hand-pick ripe cocoa pods, crack them open, and scoop out the wet beans. These beans are then fermented for several days under banana leaves or in wooden boxes. Fermentation is what transforms the beans from bitter and bland to complex and chocolatey. Afterward, the beans are sun-dried until they reach the right moisture level for shipping. But why is this step so crucial? Because the way beans are fermented and dried directly affects the flavor of the final chocolate bar. A well-fermented bean will give you smooth notes of cocoa, while poorly handled beans can taste flat or even sour. Question for you. Do you think chocolate brands should focus more on telling us exactly where their beans come from? Or is taste all that matters? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your opinion. Stage 3. Other key ingredients. Chocolate isn't only cocoa. Feastables also use cane sugar or beet sugar. This gives sweetness and balances bitterness. The sugar is sourced from farms that follow strict quality standards. Milk powder. For the milk chocolate varieties, dairy farms process fresh milk into powder. This ensures the chocolate stays creamy while lasting longer on shelves. Natural add-ins. Flavors like almond, peanut, or sea salt are added for variety. These extras are often sourced locally, ensuring freshness and supporting smaller producers. Keeping the ingredient list short is intentional. Many commercial chocolate bars contain emulsifiers, stabilizers, and flavor enhancers. Feastables skip most of these, which means the factory has to be extremely precise in balancing the natural ingredients. Stage 4. Arrival at the factory. Once cocoa beans and other ingredients arrive at the factory, the transformation begins. The first task is cleaning and sorting. Beans go through machines that remove stones, dust, or damaged pieces. Workers also check by hand, ensuring only the best beans move forward. Why is this necessary? Imagine biting into chocolate with traces of debris. That's not only unpleasant, but also dangerous. This early stage guarantees safety and consistency. Next, the beans are roasted. Stage 5, roasting, unlocking flavor. Roasting is one of the most important steps. Beans are heated at carefully controlled temperatures, usually between 100 degrees Celsius and 120 degrees Celsius. The roasting process lasts anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes. The goal? To bring out the full spectrum of chocolate flavor. Too light, and the taste is grassy and underdeveloped. Too dark, and it becomes bitter and burnt. Feastables factories use computer-controlled roasters that can adjust the temperature and time for each batch, ensuring consistent flavor every time. After roasting, the shells of the beans are cracked open, and the edible nibs are separated. These nibs are then ground into a thick paste called cocoa mass. This cocoa mass is pure chocolate base, rich, dark, and intense. Stage 6. Mixing and refining. The cocoa mass alone is too strong to eat, so the next step is mixing. Large industrial mixers combine cocoa mass with sugar, milk powder, and any flavor additions like nuts or salt. Think of it like making a cake batter. Every ingredient must be evenly distributed, or the final product won't taste the same in every bite. Machines track proportions down to tiny fractions, because even small variations can affect texture and taste. Once mixed, the chocolate still feels grainy. That's where refining comes in. The mixture passes through a series of steel rollers, breaking down the particles to microscopic size. This step is what makes chocolate feel silky smooth in your mouth. Stage 7. Conching. The long stir. Next comes conching, a slow process of stirring, aerating, and heating the chocolate. The mixture can be conched for 8 to 16 hours. During this time, excess acids evaporate, flavors develop, and texture becomes luxuriously smooth. Imagine gently kneading dough for hours, except this is chocolate, and the result is worth the wait. Conching ensures every Feastables bar has a balanced, mellow flavor without harsh bitterness. Before we move on to the molding and packaging process, let's take a quick moment. If you're enjoying this behind-the-scenes journey, don't forget to subscribe to Food Factory. We bring you detailed looks into how your favorite foods are made, from snacks and desserts to meals and drinks. And if you have a suggestion for our next video, drop it in the comments. We might feature your idea. Stage 8. Tempering, the science of snap. One of the secrets of great chocolate is tempering. This is the controlled process of heating and cooling chocolate so the cocoa butter crystals align properly. If chocolate is tempered correctly, it shines beautifully and has a crisp snap when broken. If it isn't, it looks dull, melts too easily, and crumbles instead of snapping. Machines carefully raise and lower the chocolate's temperature to achieve that perfect crystal structure. Stage 9. Molding and cooling. Now it's time to shape the chocolate. Automated machines pour the tempered chocolate into signature Feastables bar molds. The molds are vibrated to remove air bubbles, ensuring a solid bar without gaps. The molds are then passed through cooling tunnels, where the temperature is carefully controlled. Within minutes, liquid chocolate hardens into solid bars. Workers check the molds, and any bar that doesn't meet quality standards is removed. No bar with cracks, bubbles, or odd shapes makes it into a wrapper. Stage 10. Packaging. More than just wrapping. Packaging is critical, not just for looks but for freshness. Each bar is wrapped in protective film or foil, which keeps it safe from air, moisture, and odors. The outer packaging highlights nutrition facts, production date, and, of course, the Feastables branding that fans recognize instantly. Fun fact: packaging machines can wrap thousands of bars per hour. This efficiency allows Feastables to keep up with huge global demand. Stage 11. Storage and global distribution. Finished bars are stored in temperature-controlled warehouses. Chocolate is sensitive to heat, so warehouses are kept cool and dry. From there, Feastables are shipped worldwide, by truck, ship, and sometimes even air. Maintaining stable temperature during transport is vital. Otherwise, the bars could bloom, developing white streaks of separated cocoa butter. Distribution centers ensure that Feastables are stocked in supermarkets, online stores, and even vending machines, reaching fans across multiple countries. Stage 12. From factory to you. Finally, the bars arrive at the shelves, waiting for you to pick them up. Feastables aren't just about taste. They also reflect a brand built on community and fun. With every bar, you're not just enjoying chocolate. You're experiencing a product tied to one of the internet's biggest communities. Deeper. Look. Why people love Feastables. 1. Simple ingredients. Consumers like knowing what they're eating. 2. Celebrity connection. MrBeast's massive influence adds excitement. 3. Ethical sourcing. Many buyers care about fair trade practices. 4. Taste and texture, smooth, consistent, and clean flavor. Here's a question for you. Do you buy Feastables because of MrBeast, or would you still choose them purely for taste? Let us know in the comments. We're curious to see what the Food Factory audience thinks. The bigger picture behind every bar is a global supply chain. Farmers, factory workers, machines, transporters, and sellers, all working together to turn a bean into a snack enjoyed by millions. What started as an idea from a YouTuber is now a worldwide product that competes with century-old chocolate brands. It shows the power of combining clean ingredients with smart branding and efficient production. So that's the full journey of how Feastables chocolate is made, from cocoa farms to factory floors, and finally to your hands. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who loves chocolate. And don't forget to subscribe to Food Factory for more amazing stories about how your favorite foods are created. What products should we cover next? Drop your ideas in the comments. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the delicious world of food with us here at Food Factory.